There we go. Alright. This game has been my white whale for many, many years. And I've just never been able, not been very good at it, to be honest. That all changed a few days ago, where I decided, you know what, I'm gonna grind this out. So that is exactly what I've been doing. So I'm using a pretty cool controller, Retrobit, cherry, see-through cherry. Love the color. I usually only get black Mega Drive controllers, but I thought, you know what, I want to change. I want a cherry red. And you will see a little arrow in the corner. Damn. Trying to corral the enemies right now. There we go. Was not going according to plan. Yeah, I'm using the 6 button because game functionality. Like, I can boot up any Mega Drive game and use it. Normally I only use the 3 button, but I think that, I don't know, I just wanted to change. Plus, I'm going to be going through Streets of Rage 3 probably, or trying to, because that's also been another white whale. But yeah, this is what I've been playing. I've also been playing the Game Gear version, which is just... the Game Gear version is something else. No, I've got a strategy for most of the bosses, except Mona and Lisa. Can't seem to pin anything down other than kind of what to do when you get them on the floor. Outside of that, I've got nothing. I do find it funny that one of the bosses, the fire Big Ben guy, he's so messed up as a boss that even the developers do. And we're like, here's basically a police special pickup that you can use. Because even they know. They're like, nah, this isn't on. Because you've got only 2 buttons on a Game Gear, so you do not get the police specials. It's a very clunky port. It's not good, really. I'd certainly be pissed if it was the only version of Streets of Rage I was able to get my hands on as a kid. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, what the hell is this jank shit? It's awful. It's not awful. It is a bit awful. And because of memory limitations, or just port limitations, like the porting team. You could only select Axel and Blaze. Adam is once again on the chopping block. Isn't he always on the chopping block? So far, the only game he's had really good representation that's official is 4. 4 and Remake are like his best showings. Getting outplayed here. So one of the quirks of Blaze is obviously she doesn't do as much damage as Axel or Adam, but her speed is incredible and will get you out of a jam. So what I want to do is this. Use it on the knife guy. Heals the last minion. He's the last ad minion. And now we get to take on the boss by himself. So if you stay at the bottom of the screen or the top of the screen and you kind of hug where he is, it'll confuse him and he'll just kind of go back and forth like he was, and so he'll just stay in his lane, and then while you deal with the ad, it's not safe to deal with the boss and the ad at the same time. That is a one-way ticket to death. It just gets out of control. And as soon as a fight gets out of control in this game, as soon as you lose control, it's very hard to regain it. So it's best to just not lose it in the first place. So that attack does no damage. That last attack in the grab chain doesn't do a lick of damage. And then the punch combo, the end of that does damage, but it puts you at a horrible disadvantage. Because while your recovery frames are going, you're going to get smacked up. And it's not going to be good. So never do the third hit of the combo, both in a grab or in the punch chain. And for biggest damage, do a grab reset. And you've seen me do a grab reset on the first boss. So to do a grab reset, you go up and grab them, and then you quickly press away, and then quickly press back. And because you're so fast as Blaze, it's really simple. It's almost foolproof, which can't be said for the Axel and Adams variant of it. That didn't go well. Didn't go well at all. Yeah, the ad makes that difficult. But because of the nature of the attack pattern that the boss has, it's not... Whoa there. It's not realistic to take out the ad before taking out the boss. You kind of got to just deal with them at the same time. Mistake. And obviously there's an infinite punch combo. Just 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You can do a 3-hit infinite. Like that. Which also makes it perfect for walking in on them and getting a grab. I do not want to get whipped. Dang it. Yeah, for just a little extra damage you can do a 1 2 3 1 2, get the kick, and then hold off, pause, reset. Don't you dare throw me down there. I will throw a bitch fit. I'm about to have a BF. I'm going to have a bitch fit. Important to note and remember, the guys holding knives like they do all the time in Streets of Rage 2, they will not drop the knife on knockdown. But the guys holding the knives upwards, like how Jack does it in Streets of Rage 2, they will drop the knife on knockdown. But this guy, he likes to hold on to his knife. I believe we're on the boss screen now. Yep. Okay. Just in case things don't work out, kill the minions. There we go. Yeah, make sure that if you're gonna use a special, make sure you kill either the knife guy or the guy before the knife guy. Because hopefully before the knife guy, you've done enough damage to where it'll just be a quick finish after you use the police. Hopefully. So I want to stagger the spawn on this one. And that's that 3-hit one. Ooh. Oh, god dang it. And to keep the knife, I'm going to jump attack that. It's always better to take out these with a weapon. The last thing you want is to get into that game of when they crumple and then just get back up after it hit. It just wastes time too. It's annoying and wastes time. Dang it. If I was Axel or Adam, she would have whipped me. So I use a visual cue right to that point on the lifesaver rings. Handled this one horribly. I want to preserve my knife. stick it, make sure it sticks someone and not just waste it on a container. That one's a bit risky, as I demonstrated by getting smacked in the face. These guys are just easier if you've got a pipe. And now I've lost my pipe. But I got a few hits in, which is enough. I'll be taking that, thank you. If you think weapons are pretty good in this game, they are and they aren't. So one of the primary things with Blaze is that you're quick, and a weapon will slow you down. Okay, now on to plan A. Oh, shit. Yeah. I was pissed when I found out as well. That's why it's plan A. Using the bat is plan B, honestly. Because it's more complicated, it's more difficult. Like, if I get to that point with a bat, I will use a bat and kind of dance around them a bit. Because the damage is good. Otherwise, no. I'm doing the bat kicks all day. So one thing I want to note about that AI is that you have two characters, Mona and Lisa. At least that's what they call in SOR3. So this is what I mean about this annoying woman. However, that works. so he's holding his like that, which means he's not going to drop it upon knockdown. So we do have to be a little careful with him. Yeah, so Mona and Lisa. Their AI is two different AIs. Dang. That are generally similar, but their attack is different, and is what separates them. So the way they approach and their attack is different. So one of them will be jump kicks, and she will be very sporadic. She's the hardest one to hit. You can also just do this against him. There we go. So yeah, shield jump kick. You just hold punch and press C. You do not have to press the buttons together at the same time. You can hold a button and then press the other button, and you'll get the back attack every time. That's how you guarantee the back attacks. Because I know that it can be a little finicky when you're trying to press both buttons at the same time. Sometimes you just don't get the back attack, and you get a jump or a punch, and it's not what you want. So to ensure that that doesn't happen, we use an old fighting game technique of just hold one button and press the other. I think it's negative edge, if I'm recalling correctly. I'm probably not. But yeah. We do that. And it ensures a back attack every time. Clean. Very useful to know. So for right here, we're just going to stand here and spam the bat. Again, weapons are good, but because of the speed, it's better to just stand here and punch. Then there's no risk to you at all. Actually, I'm going to break this box because I want that pipe. This annoying asshole. I'm going to stand right about here. Yeah, what I didn't want to do was what I've done. That's trigger the women. The women. Alright, we work with what we got. But yeah, Mona and Lisa. When one walks up to you, she is usually the one that walks up to you, is usually the one that throws. The one that's jumping everywhere is the one that'll jump kick you. Now it is hard to sync up their approach, so you only have to do like 1 or 2 back attacks back to back each cycle. But yeah, as I've shown, it's possible. This one is the two of these. Which I'm going to use my special one. And then when you beat the one sister, see if I can just separate them out a little bit. No, didn't work. Okay, this is perfect. Not quite. Alright. It's going to guarantee one dies. So then I can take on this guy. Oh, dang it. This one's not going according to plan at all. Ugh, ugly. But yeah, once you're down to one sister, she'll be both kicker and grabber. You'll know what she's gonna do by her approach. If she jumps, she's gonna kick. If she walks up real slow, she's gonna grab. So this stage sucks. Because you get thrown, you're done for me. I already haven't played this very well. About here is where I need to be, I think. So unlike in more modern Streets of Rage games, falling down a pit will lose your life. Harsh. And we can no longer get that back. That is lost to us. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. So providing we didn't die, this would otherwise be a pretty good run. Alright, I'm getting away from that ledge. My heart can only take so much. And now we use the police car. That's the final spawn of enemies for this floor. It's also the last. But it gets a bit sketchy because of the signals. So I just use the police car. And now we have to go alone. No police car, nothing. There we go. Dang it. So since we're upcoming on the ending, first of all, bit of trivia for you. This bass line is the bass line from Queens of the Stone Age's debut album, self-titled. And the song is You Can't Quit Me Baby, I believe, is the correct song. And if you listen to the two, you can see, you'll hear the bass line is near identical. An amazing album that came out in '87, I want to say. This came out in '91, and the album came out in '87. Perhaps. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but considering Yuzo Koshiro's musical influence has been worn on his sleeve in 2, I wouldn't be shocked. Or was this 80s? And the other one, I'm not too amazing with dates, I'm going to be honest. Probably safer if I just jump kicked him or did the loop, grab loop. I'm going to be completely honest, but I wanted to try and style on him and took a hefty amount of damage for it. The only reason I allowed it was because I knew I'd get a turkey here. So yeah, obviously that bass line is played in C standard on a bass guitar. It's a very cool bass line though. And you know, I followed you home. I looked through your window. Yeah, it's just about a stalker. I followed you home. Didn't mean to do that. That's how a decent fight of his is supposed to go. Yeet. That weapon is actually really useful in very select circumstances. More so on the Game Gear version than this one. This is going to be real basic strategy, real dummy stuff, dummy thick, like this guy, but hey man, it's safe. Nice and safe. Didn't take a single bit of damage. Just the way I like it. I'll take that knife. Boom. Damn. I want to open this because I know it's got an apple. So there comes a point with that fight where you have to decide, am I going to make a run for it? Have I gotten far enough into the screen to where I can outrun his flame and get to a safe position to hit him? Cool. And now, just take out the last one. Hey, that's nice. The Y signal, P signal, or what these be P signals, I guess? Hold punch. And now we wait. So you see, she approaches slow, she just jumps. All according to Keikaku. So, now we make a choice. Do we become his henchman? Of course we do. Of course we do. We love being henchmen. Back to stage 6. So why on earth would you want to do this? Well, the main reason is if you're confident in your ability not to game over or use a credit to continue, then what you can do is start score maxing. Which, as we know, is a very Chad thing to do. So, we score max. Is it necessary? God, no. Is it stressful? Yeah, a little bit. Because if you make this decision, by the way, if you make this decision and then you die and even go as far as a game over, you can't live with yourself. Like, it's impossible, dude. You just messed up a perfectly good 45 minutes of your life because you got greedy. So, it's definitely a choice to make. It's like double or nothing. You gotta, gamble. Gotta gamble a bit. But know when to fold them and know when to hold them, you know what I mean? Boom. Now, if you do want the bad ending, you've got to play on 2-player. But you've got to play on 2-player from the start, from about end of stage 7. So right before you end stage 7, you get another person in. If you're not playing the whole game through with someone, then you just load it in at stage 7. It is hard to do by yourself because you do need to keep your second character alive, which can be a bit tricky with one controller 2-player. Just a little tricky. So if you don't want to go in for that kind of thing, then don't. Plus, if you're playing co-op and you both mutually agree to that ending as an outcome. Shit. then just do that. I, however, was in the unfortunate position where, as a kid, I couldn't read or write because I'm dyslexic. So when Mr. X was going on about, do you want to become my companion and be evil and do all of that kind of stuff, I had no idea what he was talking about. So, I very quickly learned that not to say yes, not to pick the top option. I couldn't read, so I didn't know what the top option even said. But yeah, don't pick the top option if you want to beat the game, or even have a hope in hell at beating the game. But because I couldn't read, I was taken advantage of. That's right. My friend, at the time, took full advantage of me not being able to read. Like a good friend does, you know. And got me to select the bad ending without me knowing, telling me it was going to be a secret good ending. It was not. It was just a bad ending. And I was pissed. And he was like, dude, why are you so upset? I'm like, because you lied to me. It wasn't that we got the bad ending or anything that really, like, upset me. It was that he betrayed my trust. Right? And abused the fact that I couldn't read. And it's a good lesson to learn. But yeah, he betrayed my trust and abused the fact that I was illiterate, which is something that even teachers abused me about, you know. So it used to be a sensitive spot. I was like, you know this, and yet you still did it. You know, it's like that kind of betrayal. It's crazy that that can happen over a video game, but not crazy at the same time. So that's when I found out about the bad ending. If you're wondering, there is a visual cue in the background that you can use. And it's the seam of the building that is behind the elevator. So there. I'm gonna just walk into it like that. At about here. So that effectively stops the ambush by the ninja guys. That's not good. fist to be about halfway through the pillar. Again, the corner of the building, about halfway through. Misjudged it. I'm going to use a police car because I'm probably going to die. And I don't want to waste a police car. It's a white rabbit. Anyway, I'm back. Realize I got stomped out as well. So I'm using any time that I can to get some recording done. So I got interrupted. Had to pause. Get distracted, take a death. Now, well. You better not. You better fucking not. And boom. So, yeah. Okay. Like I say, I think I've said it before, but I'm in the living room all the time. Because obviously I'm bedbound. So, this is the best I got. No privacy, no more. Nope. Privacy is a long dead concept to me. Anywho, I've stretched. I've clicked all my joints. I'm ready to go. Chinese white rabbit candy, milk candy. I remember going to the Chinatown part of where I live. Not sure if it's still there or as predominant now. But when I was littler, god damn, it was certainly a place to be. We used to go to an Asian supermarket. I think it was literally called the Asian supermarket. I don't know, can't remember. But we used to get these white rabbit milk candies from there. And they are delightful. No. Dickhead. Of course. by the goddamn ghost table. Now, how much of a player hater do you have to be to just yeet a table on wheels down a corridor at somebody? Like, how mad do you gotta be to do that? Like, man, I'm so mad. I'm gonna yeet this table down a hallway. Ow. Made a mistake. Okay, that didn't go too well. Went pretty poor. But, yeet. Don't you dare. Okay. I nearly lost my health pickup then. I was about to just unload my bowels. Just unload them. All over the place. Alright. Safely does it. I do wonder if the back kick will work on this guy as well, but while I'm on a run, I don't want to find out and potentially lose health to it. Cool. I'll pick it up, sure. Alright, little buddy. Yeah, yeet. Oh, not good. No, 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 no. I kept pressing the wrong button. Golly. Oh, that vexes the taint. God. That's not good at all. It sucked. God. Cool. One more. Yep, there he is. And another one. And now the signals. Alright. Head over onto the door. Damn. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got more than enough juice to beat Mr. X. I'm all good. I'm juiced up. You really want to die, don't you? Yes. I'll be happy to oblige. Thank you. Okay, enough yapping. So on the Game Gear version, you don't get those guys. You get the Red Whip women. Weirdly enough. And also weirdly, oh no. Well, there goes like half my sauce. So, alright. Cool. Good to know. Oh, perfect. Not perfect. In that ass. In the oh. In that ass. In that ass. No, he's in mine. Get out of my ass. Oh no. Oh, this isn't going well at all, man. No, you bastard. Oh, thank God I did it without losing my, without losing life. Yes! I didn't use a continue. Oh my God. A bee's dick of health. Oh. Now that is... Oh. God. Hell yeah. And that's Streets of Rage 1. I have beaten the bane of my Streets of Rage existence. I've now, of course, beaten it with every character, and there is no accounting for taste. Yeah, I've beaten it with every character. Adam was the worst. He's so slow. You really can't maneuver your way out of trouble. It's just... it's not good. Axel, he's okay, but... again... it's the maneuvering. It's really all it comes down to. Blaze can just get in and out of trouble. And damage doesn't really matter in this game. Certainly not as much as it does in the Game Gear version, for instance. Where Blaze is a distinct worse choice. By a long shot. Because the damage that you do in that game is really important, and it is quite significantly different. So for the Game Gear version, you actually do want to play Axel, because Blaze just can't dispatch enemies fast enough, which puts you at risk. The faster you can get rid of enemies, the better. And their walk speed is basically the same, because they both get across the screen at lightning speed. Oh yeah, brother. So that was really good. Really good. Really, really good. Very proud that I've been able to beat this with all the characters and get like halfway through on hardest, sorry. To be honest with you, I just couldn't be bothered on hardest. I was like, I can't be bothered, man. Like, I figured out the puzzle. It's just the execution. Ooh. It's just the execution of the puzzle, and I can't. I don't know. Like, the puzzle for me was on normal mode. Like, how do I figure this game out? You know? I think on, on the Game Gear version, you go to title, you press 1 and 2, and then start. And that unlocks the cheat menu. Obviously in this game it doesn't do that. But yeah. Anyways, that's been my very successful playthrough of Streets of Rage 1. Yeah. I was hoping to beat Streets of Rage 1 to Streets of Rage 1 on the Game Gear, 2 on the Game Gear, 1 on the Master System, and 2 on the Master System, and then 3. But those Master System versions, something about them just doesn't sit with me very well. Like, although the Game Gear version is really junk of Streets of Rage 1, I prefer it to the Master System version, because there's like a consistency of, I don't know what it is. There's something about the Master System version that rubs me the wrong way, and I'm not keen. I haven't played the Master System version of 2, but I'll get around to that. Probably do it now, actually, when I stop recording. But yeah, the Master System, like, it's really smooth, but at the same time, I found myself getting hit, and I was like, I shouldn't have been hit there. Like, I don't know. It's definitely its distinct own game. You can't play it like you'd play the Mega Drive version or the Game Gear version. Like, you have to play each version as its version, as a separate game. You cannot play them the same. Even the strategy is different. It's completely different. Streets of Rage 2 on the Game Gear, even more so. The strategy is way different. Way different. Because you use button combos for, like, special moves. So it's like left, right, punch is the fire attack. Forward 1, 2 is a special move that's really good. And then the forward punch is the blitz, which obviously none of those exist in the other versions in that same fashion. Plus, it doesn't take any health, which is a godsend, honestly. Would you stop doing that? It's a godsend. But yeah, they all play they are their own game. And I'm going to try and get through them all, but I don't know how successful I'm going to be. I'm also going to try and like grind out retro achievements as well, because I really enjoy doing that. So yeah, I'm going to play all the versions of Streets of Rage that I've always ignored, because honestly I've just played 2 and Bare Knuckle my whole life. Those were it. But yeah, so I'll tell you what though, the Game Gear version of Streets of Rage 2, very odd game. Has a completely new stage. Very weird. Part of the amusement park. So yeah, it is quite odd. It's cool. It looks really cool. Like, it looks visually very cool. And it plays heaps better than the original on Game Gear. So, but yeah, that's me for now. I don't know when I'm gonna upload next. Who knows? Could be any time. Could be never. Could be next week. Could be next month. Could be in a couple of days. I don't know. I truly don't know. Next video, though, I do know what my next video is. And it's gonna be the boss strategies for Streets of Rage 1 on Game Gear. Because I've developed my own strategies for each of the bosses. And it's very different to Streets of Rage 1 on any other platform. And I think it would be fun to show off. So yeah. Bye.